Okay, Melanie, where are we headed?
We are headed up to Centerville and then to Huntsville to decorate the graves of our parents, my mom and your mom and dad.
We're doing it on Sunday, one day before Memorial Day, so hopefully we can kind of beat the crowds, and it's a beautiful day and a great day for a drive. So we'll take you along for the journey.
And I'm driving and Greg is shooting video.
Boy, the construction on I-15 has been going on for how many years, would you say?
Boy, I don't know.
1,000? That thing right there is the point of the mountain. And it separates the Utah Valley, where we're currently at, from the Salt Lake Valley. The point of the mountain is one of the premier spots in the world for hang gliders. We're just dropping down into the Salt Lake Valley, and the mountain range on the right is called the Wasatch Mountains, and it's the western part of the Rocky Mountains. There's Salt Lake Spaghetti Bowl with all the freeway overpasses doing their thing. Salt Lake City has a really beautiful skyline. Now we're hitting another point of the mountain between the Salt Lake Valley and the valley to the north that's simply called Davis County. Must be some iron in the soil because it really is red. And right at the mouth of Davis County is a bunch of oil refineries. And this is the community of Bountiful, one of the most beautiful little spots just tucked right up into the foothills of the mountains. Just a quick story, when I was in high school, I was playing basketball, and we had a basketball game up in northern Utah, and as we drove through this valley, I looked up and it was such a beautiful spot. I just had this uncanny feeling that I was going to marry somebody from this area, and wouldn't you know it, I did. Can you see the big block letter B up on the mountain? That stands for Bountiful. That's the community here. And here is the Centerville Cemetery. Really a beautiful spot. Looks like a lot of people had the same idea we had. Get up here the day before. Just grabbing a little bit of water for the flowers that we're going to leave at the grave and give them a little drink before we go. It's a really beautiful little cemetery, and it's kind of sweet because the cemetery looks right down onto the street where Melanie grew up. Right down there is their street. For years, with Melanie's family, we would drive down to central Utah and put flowers on the graves of family members. And now here we are doing the same for her sweet parents. These are sayings that were common. Return with honor, a little plaque that hung next to the front door. No empty chairs in heaven. Take one day at a time. Things always look better in the morning. Prepare to report to Adam on Diamond. That's a religious phrase. Earn your pillow every day. Good on ya. They lived for a couple of years down in Australia where they were missionaries. And remember who you are. and together forever. See you there. Lots of wonderful, wonderful reminders. They had their marriage sealed in the Manti temple. And Melanie's dad is still hanging on and not passed yet. And the back side is a list of the kids. And there's my Melanie. And I'm next to her, Greg. And I love that. Thoughts?
It's beautiful and it's hard at the same time.
So we just finished up at the cemetery in Centerville with Melanie's mom. Very beautiful, very peaceful. And we're now headed up to Huntsville to go see my parents where they're both buried. And about a 40-minute drive. We'll see you up there. We're going to make a little pit stop at the Top Stop. Fire department out. Hope it's nothing serious. Maybe just a little fender bender. There's one truck up on the back end of the flatbed, and yeah. There's the turnoff for Huntsville, and we're going to drive up Weber Canyon. Sure is beautiful. It's like it's what I imagine Austria or Switzerland might look like.
Cemetery. Thank you, you too.
We've arrived up here at the Huntsville Cemetery, and there's Mom and Dad. Oh, guys, I love you. Love you, love you, love you. Two of the finest people that I've ever known in my life. I sure miss my sweet parents. There they are. And that's me. Oh, Mom and Dad. Aren't they a beautiful couple? Look how beautiful it is up here. This little mountain valley. And the cross, because Dad was a Marine in World War II. And these are my paternal grandparents, Arnold Renstrom and his wife, Grandma Ruby. There's my Uncle Darrell. He was a Utah State Senator and an attorney here in Ogden. And there's my Aunt Gail. She was such a wonderful, fun person and the mother of 11 children. Wow. Well, Melanie, we did it. Visited both our folks.
We did.
Do you have a message for your mom? If you could see her right now, what would you say to her?
I'd say, oh, Mom, I love you. I miss you so much. I'm so proud of you. You're amazing. Thanks for being my mom.
And it's great visiting Mom and Dad. It just, it feels like home to sit next to them and to know that they're together. And that they finished their watch.
They graduated.
Yeah. They still have to get up every day and go do it.
And go do it every day. Keep going.
One day that will be over, but boy, you know, I was thinking like Paul in the New Testament just says, I've run the good race. I've completed the assignment, and that's what life is, isn't it? A good race.
Yeah.
We're out of here. Let's go home.
Okay.